One of the smartest employment decisions I've ever made was when I was 19 years old. The minimum wage at that time was 75 cents an hour. I found a job in a small storefront machine shop in Brooklyn. The machine shop had one employee and the owner. To get the job, I offered to work at half the minimum wage. They hired me for 37.5 cents an hour. So by working a full day of 8 hours, I'd earn $3 for the day. That's foolish, you say. No way should you have worked for half the minimum wage. Before I explain why it was one of the smartest decisions I've ever made, I'd like to share a little bit about my background. I was born in Brooklyn, New York during the Great Depression. Both my parents were born in Germany. I graduated from Grover Cleveland High School in Queens. My first two jobs were in downtown Manhattan. First, I worked at an insurance company, and I think that was also at minimum wage, and then at Chase Manhattan Bank, and there I think I made 80 cents an hour. I realized clerical work wasn't for me. During lunch break, I'd visit employment agencies in downtown Manhattan and look at their job openings. Being the mechanical type, I longed to find work in a machine shop. Without having any machining background, I couldn't get hired. Now, if I were a different race, I could have blamed it on my race or the color of my skin, but the ones doing the hiring were the same race as I was. And listen to this now. The reason no one hired me wasn't because of my race, it was because I lacked experience. So in order to get into the machining trade, I took 2 nighttime classes of machine shop at Brooklyn Technical High School. Now, with my schooling experience, I began searching for a machine shop job. Then I found this machine shop job in Brooklyn that offered me that half the minimum wage salary. Yet that was one of the smartest decisions I ever made. After 3 months, I earned the minimum wage of 75 cents an hour. A year later, one of our customers hired me, and there I learned to become a tool and die maker, one of the highest paid jobs in manufacturing. My entire life has benefited from that decision. So lesson number 1, when seeking employment, just don't look what kind of money I'm going to make now. Think about your future. How much will that job benefit you for your future?